and stuff. All right, Sebastian Mendel Martinez, MMAnytt. We're here in London, where Scott Askham takes on American Chris Dempsey. So you're kind of home field advantage here. You're not going abroad this time. You get to be the one welcoming a foreign fighter to you. You're getting an American this time around. Chris Dempsey, what do you know about him?
I know he's a wrestler. Obviously, he's looking to come in and wrestle, and that's pretty much it. Really, I've been focused on my game and working on my stuff, and that's it.
All right, well, that makes sense because obviously last time around things didn't really go your way. It was a bit of a tough fight. Got pretty bloody. What was it that went wrong?
I don't know. It was far from my best performance. It was a really bad performance from me. I watch it back and I don't like the performance at all. Credit to him, he cut me, but that is pretty much all he did the whole fight. Them two perfect strikes, what got the cuts. He wasn't back foot running. He did enough to get the win. I thought I won when the final bell went, but like I said, I watched it back and it was far from a robbery. I think split decision was as fair as it could get. If it went to me, it went to him. Fair, that was a fair result, but I want to put that behind me now. I'm focused on Chris Dempsey and having that crowd behind me. That's just going to be some buzz. Yeah, I've been on the opposite end of that. As you know, on my debut in Sweden, I fought Magnus Blad. That to have that home sport, and I could imagine how much it fires you up. Just hearing that crowd roar, and I'm looking forward to it. Every part about this, weigh-ins, everything, just to hear that home crowd.
And do you feel like maybe that was, obviously it was a tough debut, but that it was a very good learning experience, getting thrown right in the deep end of a pool, getting thrown in against a hometown fighter, in his city, and, getting a pretty high-ranked guy as well?
What do you mean? What, say that again,
was it a good learning experience, even though the fight didn't go your way?
Yeah, 100% a good learning experience. It was my first loss. I was coming in undefeated, so for me, it was a good fight for me. It was a fight I thought I could win. He did enough on the night to get the win.
You came close too with a front kick.
Yeah, I know it's the most talked about thing on that fight. Let's put it that way. I know I lost the fight, but that's all that gets talked about is that front kick. That slight hesitation probably cost me quite a bit of money. Along with a few other people, what my friend said with it, we're betting and stuff. But yeah, off the back of that, I moved camps to ASW where I'm based now, and I'm learning every day. I'm becoming a better fighter. Each fight I get in, I look different and I look better. Barring that last one, ignore that was just that's a frustrating fight that one. But each day in gym, I know I'm getting better. We've got a good team of runners. We've got me and Mike on card, and there's just been a real buzz around the gym.
And it seems like you prefer a kind of fighter who wants to really make it a fight. Doesn't mind getting a little dirty and gritty. You won't necessarily get that with Chris Dempsey, though. There's a good chance he's gonna jab takedown, jab takedown. Is it a little frustrating that there not a whole lot of fighters want to play your game?
No, all that's how it is, isn't it? Why he's going to play to his strength, and we'll play to my strengths. He's going to look to imply his game, and I'm going to look to imply mine, and that's just how it is. That's MMA. That's what makes it so beautiful. But come for Saturday night, I'm well prepared, and I'm going to get that win.
And I can imagine you've been training a lot of wrestling drills, a lot of takedown defense in that case.
Yeah, I've been working on my wrestling. Like always, like I say, I'm a growing fighter. I'm learning every day. I'm becoming a better fighter each time. There's so much to learn and develop new skills, and not only that, just perfecting what you do. So obviously I've been doing wrestling drills, but I've been working with stand up as well, and I think you'll see that on Saturday night more than my wrestling, because he's not going to get near me to take me down. So.
Yeah, well, in terms of reach and height, you've got a pretty big advantage. How much do you expect that to come into play?
Obviously I think my reach will come into play. Of course it will, but I just think it's the skill set standing it overall. I feel fight starts standing, and I'm 100 times better striker than him. He's striking to get the takedown, and that's it. I'm still going to be aware of that. I'm not stupid, but I'm looking there to build pressure and get that finish.
And how do you feel about his performances in the UFC so far?
Yeah, he's had 2 fights at light heavyweight, which haven't gone his way. He's been knocked out basically pretty quick, so you can't really watch much of them. One more Swedish Latifi in his debut. But yeah, he fought at middleweight against Chuck Gordon. Chuck Gordon was coming off back of a big knockout against Josh Saman, and I think that showed as well in his performance. He won a split decision.
Did you feel it was the right decision? Because some people didn't agree with it.
Yeah, I think it was a decision that if it went to Chuck, you couldn't say that were a robbery, and if it went to Chris, it was a good fight, it was a good contest. But I just felt like Chuck was just a little bit scared to commit to his strikes, and I think there were a few points where he could have put him away, in my opinion. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're probably not going to be afraid of committing to your strikes. I think we all know that, judging by your style. But I mean, when you look at Dempsey, aside from the wrestling, is there anything he presents standing that you think might give you some problems?
No, standing. That's my forte. If he wants to stand with me, I'm more than happy to stand with him. I've just got to make sure that I'm switched on and aware at takedown at all times. Just don't land a few shots and then just get a little bit comfortable. Then boom, before I know it, I'm on my back. I've got to make sure I do that. I'll be aware of that takedown, but I've got to build that pressure and get that finish. There's no two ways about it. When I lay my hands on him, they're going to be ferocious, no doubt about it. And I'm getting that finish.
And you've always got this very passionate, group of fans with you. A lot of your family and friends. How much of a difference does that make for you, just knowing that we're in the audience? Obviously, you can't always hear them because there's thousands of people there, but, just knowing that we're there for you.
Yeah, they're always heard. I definitely hear them. They make sure they get themselves heard. And obviously, I'm in my own country, so it's just going to be a stadium full of my fans, and it's going to be an unbelievable event. I'm really looking forward to just that walkout where I first start walking out and all crowd there is behind me. That's going to be a really good feeling.
And when you actually hear the fans, when you're in the fight and you hear your friends and family and fans cheering you on, does it actually manage to affect you in any way, or is it just kind of more background noise?
It's more background noise more than anything. You do hear it. I can remember when I fought Magnus, and I can remember I don't know what they were singing, but it just creates that atmosphere and that buzz, and that's what I live for. Do you know what I mean? When the whole arena is getting behind your fight, it's like they're focused and watching and excited to watch you, and that's a good feeling. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing. Get crowds' attention early, and then we're going to get that finish.
All right. So aside from getting that finish, what do you think the hometown fans should expect from you about with Dempsey?
Well, it's going to be an exciting fight. No two ways about it. My last performance, I've put that behind me, and like I said, you're going to see a lot more from me.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing more. Scott, thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, great stuff.
Sorted, mate.